Jonas is here standing outside a actual hospital in America. Now, the US is supposed to be civilized. Respect. But before Obamacare, over 40 million of my brethren didn't even have access to the most basicest tit jobs. If you was a doctor, then Los Angeles is the bestest place in the whole world to work. Them has got some of the best medical felicities. And also because honeys like Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, and Rihanna come to this place here so the doctors can have a look at their poonies and maybe even have a little fiddle when them is asleep. Yanasi, West Side.
Hello. Selector. Now, it ain't just Britain that has got the telly. Now it is also spread to a place called America. That is why I has come here to Hollywood, and I ain't talking about the nightclub in Bracknell, to see the set of America's most famous drama called The Bold and the Beautiful, which apparently is about a fit girl with a shaven haven. Respect.
Yes,
You better send me those pictures, Amber, or I swear you'll be sorry. I've been introduced as B&B's new bad girl. So to give you a little future of what's gonna happen without telling you specifics.
For real?
Yeah.
And can you tell us specifics?
No, it's a secret. You just have to watch.
So, what is it like when you do the romance scenes? What does that feel like?
Well, I haven't had very many.
In Europe, they cut out all the bits of it actually going in and whatever. Is you upset about that?
I don't understand.
They don't really show the whole thing in Europe. They just cut to you waking up, you know, in the morning as if, you know.
Well, they don't show it going in here either.
But they have like very strong censorship in. What, you don't actually do it all for real?
No.
You don't? You act doing all that kind of thing?
No.
Is that true? You act the whole thing in?
Oh my goodness, no.
Can I be in this scene?
No, unfortunately not. Just anybody can't go on there. They need to go special through the casting office.
Can I not just be in the background or
There are special laws even for
on the
that.
side of the bed or?
I'm sorry.
They said beforehand that I was going to be in the whole thing. That's why I was so into doing it.
No.
You said that I was going to be in the thing. Excuse me, French. Sorry. Sorry, but he did promise me. Sorry about my
Well,
language.
he shouldn't have promised.
And then I'll see you look back to him at the end. And we'll go
Can I
to
have
him,
a go?
and then I'll back to you for your dialogue.
Can I have a go? Thanks.
And then get up and...
Okay, all right.
Talking about everything.
What?
Talking about the sons.
Okay. Why is it whispering?
Oh, I thought it was because you were.
I was whispering because he was whispering.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah, all right. I was whispering because he was whispering.
I thought maybe somebody came by and wanted to.
No. I was whispering because he was whispering.
I thought I was whispering because you were whispering.
I know that I started because you started first, and then I did the whispering thing. Oh, it's good to me.
Well, we have to be very quiet in the hall because we have shows taping.
Ali in the talk show, Ali in the talk show. Yes, Ali and Sally, Ali and Sally. Whoa.
Now I was gonna check out Sally Jessy Raphael. She be like Vanessa Feltz, except she look well different. You'll see what I mean. Check it. Hello there. I was just saying I is here from England, and is it cool with you lot if I just sit in the audience and just check this out? Because that's a big fan here, you know? And this is my first time in the US of A, and I was loving your country. What could I ask you about one of the problems that I's got?
Surely.
like a few weeks ago, me was going down Egermeyer Street from where we live, and me see me Uncle Jamal's van there, and on the back it says, because if this bus is rocking, don't come knocking or whatever. You know. And but I heard these sounds coming from the bus, from his van, and I opened the back, and I see this like massive geezer like attacking my Uncle Jamal. And I think I was gonna try and stop them because I was hearing this shouting and screaming and whatever. And then I see that this geezer's, why is this geezer attacking him if his pants is down? And I realised that he ain't attacking him, he's actually kissing him.
Did he just, so were the screams of delight, or were they screams of anger, or were they screams of, what kind of screams were they?
When I heard it, I thought that he was getting beaten up or something.
Haha, but then you realised they were having sex.
Well, I don't know if they was definitely doing that, but they weren't wearing...
They were having
stuff.
sex.
Is your accent real?
I can't even understand.
Is your accent real?
It's my accent. I tell you, a lot of people, I know that a lot of people out here in America think that everyone speaks like the Queen, but I tell you, there's a lot of people who is living not like the Queen, who don't speak like the Queen. So it ain't my problem if I don't sound like the Queen. I ain't the Queen. Once they start putting a crown on my head, giving me all the money, then maybe I'll start speaking like the Queen. But until that time, I ain't speaking like the Queen. My own posse is the West End's Massive. It'll be an honour to me and all them of my boys at home if you could big them up. Can I hear it for the West End's Massive? Boom. What advice do you have for me from doing for the first time my own show?
I think you're doing pretty well.
That is very
Do you know
kind,
what's
thank
good
you.
about you?
What?
You're you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's very nice. What do you mean about
It's a
that?
nice compliment.
That's
it
very
means
nice.
you are who you are.
Thank you very much.
Kom med bak the bus.
Dziękuję. I come to Henley Regatta, where old English gentlemen look at young muscly boy in a boat shaped like a man's ham. This is most special event of summer season. I come to find why. Jak się masz? What is Henley Regatta?
Henley Regatta is an international regatta that was founded about 160 years ago.
And is there a woman in the club?
Yes, yes.
There can be, not as members,
Oh, yes.
but they are fantastic in a kitchen, in a
Yes.
in a bed,
Yes.
but in a sport is
In the sport,
Not
they
so good.
learn self-control.
yes, yes.
At Crawley,
Yes, what do you mean?
Yes. They become very athletic, very,
Yes.
very attractive to Western men.
because
Yes.
they become strong.
Not so strong, but lithe and flexible.
It's nice, and this is
These
beautiful
are
badge.
the badges that are given out
What does
by
it
the
mean,
various...
this?
That's Leander Club.
And there is a pig.
Yes.
A pig on
It's
this.
a hippopotamus.
What is
Hippopotamus.
What is
It's an animal in Africa that swims in the water.
a fish?
No, like a pig, but goes in the water.
A pig in the water.
A hippo.
You joke with me. This is English humor.
This is not
A
English
pig
humor.
in the
This
water.
is true. Yes, a hippo.
pig who drink water.
I'm sure. Yes, it
A pig who
swims.
drink.
Swims in the water.
Who live
Not a
in the
pig.
water.
It's pig size, bigger.
And will we see this pig in the water?
No, you won't. You'll see the boats belonging to the club
Yes.
that has pigs on its badge.
Yes. They have a pig in the boat.
They have a little symbol on the boat with a pig.
Why do they carry the pig in the boat?
They don't carry. They carry the symbol of it.
Yes.
You know, a little picture like your badge.
Yes. And why do they show a picture?
Because
of a
that's
pig in a
that's
boat?
their symbol. I don't know why.
And why they choose a pig? Because in Kazakhstan we see pig is dirty animal.
Well, you see, it's not actually a pig; it's a hippo.
Yes.
But we seem to have a language problem.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you.
Hello. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We here have English tea.
That's right, yes. We've had our sandwiches.
How many times have you been doing this?
This is my first time.
And you're enjoying it?
It's beautiful. Everyone said that it rained down like, how you say, a
Cats and
piss. Yes?
No, we don't say that.
You have wonderful moustache.
I've had that for a very long time.
Mine is nothing compared to your
it just
moustache.
takes time.
Your moustache is beautiful. I'm very jealous.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
Thank you. May I ask, you are a man who does with another man?
No,
Yes.
definitely not.
This is a very big national race between these two local rivals.
Yes.
You back Bucks and I back Bucks, right?
I back Bucks.
And I back Bucks.
You back
Come
Bucks.
on, Bucks. You say, come on, Bucks.
Come on, Bucks.
Come on, Bucks.
Come on, the Bucks. Come on, the Bucks.
Yes, there they are, coming down there now.
Move the
Yes.
move the Bucks.
Move the Bucks.
Move the
Come on, Bucks.
Come on, the Bucks.
Oh, no, don't say that. That's
Why
very
not?
naughty. This is a swear word.
So I have learned a lot about Henry. I have had best day of my life. Yakshimash. Is plastic surgery a good thing?
It's a good thing when you can say you are correcting a disease.
I has heard this rumour, and it's probably rubbish, that some girls actually ask to get their tombolas made smaller. Is that true?
Well, sometimes yes, because some women have problems with their back.
But do you think it can ever be morally right to have a breast reduction?
Well, I think it can if there is a genuine problem.
So how do doctors decide who gets the plastic? Do they sit around and go, she's seriously minging, she can get the plastic? Or do they go, she's only a bit rough, she don't need the plastic, just go and bag it?
You have to make your judgment from seeing the patient, from listening to them, for finding out what really the problems are and what possible solutions there are.
Wouldn't it be great if we had the technology to make sure that everyone was black? Or is that just a dream?
No, it wouldn't.
Or ain't that a bit racialist?
I think, no, I don't think
That's
it is.
a bit racialist,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's a bit racialist.
Speak
saying
to
you
the
want-
hand, because the head ain't listening.
I think it's a bit racialist to suggest that it would be a good thing for everybody to be black.
So your point was very interesting. You said, why shouldn't everybody be black? But that's because you happen to be black. And you say, I want people to be like me.
Do you think if you was having an heart transplant, it's right for you to meet the person first?
If you're having a heart transplant, the person's dead.
All right. Do you think it's ever right to switch off the life support machine?
It can be, yes, because the life support machine is Well, if you like, it's what used to be described as an extraordinary means of keeping somebody alive. It's not basic care.
So should you say you has got 2 weeks to get better? If you don't, we is using that plug for the telly. So what is your job?
Okay, I'm a doctor of emergency medicine.
For real?
I work in a hospital, work in an emergency department.
How long has you been in ER?
Well, I finished my residency in ER in 1988.
And what character do you play?
I'm not a character. I'm the director in a real emergency room.
Being a doctor, has you ever seen her?
Yeah.
Has you seen that loads?
What's a lot?
Dunno.
I mean...
Hundreds.
That's part of it.
For real? Well, you must have the best job in the world. What? Just checking out.
No.
What is the strangest things that you have seen there?
I think the easiest way to put it is it's amazing what people can figure out to put up every hole that they possibly have.
For real?
I find some of the strangest things. Sometimes the funnier part is what they try to make up as a story of how it got there.
For real? But some of them stories is true.
Most of them aren't. Most of them they try to make sure that it doesn't sound as bad as it really is.
Because me Uncle Jamal once had to go to the emergency room because he was doing the vacuum cleaning and the phone rang, and then he accidentally slipped on an orange or something, and then he fell on a bit of the vacuum went up his butty.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people at the time didn't believe him. But he said that it happens a lot. It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, you can get injured in any way. You know, okay, this happened to your uncle once.
Well, it happened twice.
Okay. But same injury?
Yeah, the same injury.
I'm not saying your uncle's not telling the truth, but I have more trouble believing that lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place.
Well,
So
no, it didn't have lightning up there. It just had the vacuum.
No, I know, but getting hurt in exactly the same spot, I'd want more proof than that.
Entschuldigung. We're here at the coolest new phenomenon in Britain. It's being evil. We're here at Evil Fest. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna see Scheiße. We're gonna see blood. We're gonna see Spunken. I can't wait. Great.
Also jetzt sind wir with Gundog, which is one of the new crazy punk bands.
Punk hardcore sort of oi stuff.
There is a band in Austria where they called Spuk, where they.
What's it mean?
It means to, like to, yeah.
To
And
wank,
they are crazy. The people in charge of them. Do you do that?
No. I think like if you're going on stage to play music, you play music. You don't do else. You don't want to wank on stage, like, because imagine if your mother, like, saw the gig. You've got a really died kind of.
Yeah. So what's wrong with my? What do you mean?
Your moustache, it's a bender's moustache.
What is a bender?
A bender is a gay man.
Oh, great! Yeah.
You should be saying, "Oh, great."
So, what's your name?
Paul.
Great. And you're sitting outside Evil Fest?
Yeah.
Are you evil?
Yeah, I suppose I am, yeah.
What's the most evil thing you've done?
Walk across the bear tent at Madness.
You've walked in a tent of a bear?
Yeah, that's about it, yeah.
Full of bears?
More or less, yeah.
And what did you do to the bears?
What do you mean what do to the bears?
What do you mean you were in a bear tent?
No, I walked across a bear tent. Walked.
Do you do the dancing where everyone else has got their t-shirt off and you're
I do. Yeah, I do.
And does it excite you?
Yeah.
Does it make you hard?
Yeah.
Have you ever spunked from it?
Pardon?
Have you ever spunked from it?
Am I ever what?
Do you think that there are any skinheads that aren't gay?
I hope not. Because I'm not gay anyway.
Great. Well, where do you live?
Aylesbury, Buckinghamshire.
Do you have a message for Austria's gay community?
What?
Do you have a message for Austria's gay community?
Yeah, don't be gay.
Okay, great. Thanks. Definitely gay.